just going to do a get ready with me while I talk about reinventing yourself in a new era. As I come to the end of my 20s, I've realized that I was living so unintentional. I was living so much in survival mode that all I wanted to do was play the victim. And that is not how my 30s are going to go. I've discovered that in my 20s, I was operating in such a nasty way that I was not taking care of myself or the relationships that meant the most to me. And it reflected in my behavior and how I showed up with the world. This new era, I'm calling it a peacefully productive era. I feel like I'm in build mode right now. I feel like I am dedicating this era to the younger self that wished she would have done this earlier. The younger self that didn't know, who was just operating out of her limiting beliefs and her coping mechanisms, was living like it was a movie, like a traumatic movie, instead of living her life like she's writing a book. Because in a book you have the big character developments and it really brings a story together. I feel like books can tell a story way better than a movie can. But I also love cinema, so don't get me wrong. It has its place. But I think that my 20s were really just living like I was in a movie, and yet I was still not the main character. Or at least I tried to pretend I was the main character. In this era, I am the main character of my storybook, but that's exactly what it is. It's a storybook. Every chapter has its ups and downs. It has its character arcs. It has its introducing new characters. It has its exiting characters. I give grace to every chapter that I'm in. I'm so excited to get to enter this era where I'm living more intentional, more productive, and honestly, with love more than anything. I am so thankful for all the lessons I've learned in my 20s. But now, it's time to take back my life and to actually be the boss-ass bitch that I am. To operate and to show up in this world intentionally. That is the big theme for this new era. Intentional. Intentionally peaceful and productive. I'm 100% done playing about myself and those around me. My relationships matter. I matter. So my message is, we're not going to play about ourselves this year. We're not going to play about ourselves in this new era because we did that enough. It's time to enter a new era. I'm all about change and transformation. I'm all about elevating, and I'm excited to see where this new year and this new decade takes me. So, turning 30 may not seem like a big accomplishment for a lot of people, but I also know a lot of people that didn't make it to their 30s. So I'm going to be grateful for each day that I have to live intentionally. So thank you for joining me today. I love you guys so very much.